Hey guys, so I just wanted to start off this video by saying that I'm going to be doing a Q&A sometime in the next few weeks, so if you could leave your questions in the comments below, I would really appreciate it. So yeah, this is my update video of Indy because I know a lot of you guys have been wondering where she is and all that, but basically for my 2 weeks of exams I only really had time to ride one, so I obviously rode Welbeck because I was competing her. So Indy got those 2 weeks off, and then when I brought her back into work this week, she had a cut on her heel, so she was a bit sore on that, so I let that get completely better before I started riding her again. And actually yesterday was the first time I rode her, and then in 3 weeks, and today was the second day. So she was really quite good, especially for being quite fresh. With her today I was really working on her, I've always been working on her not rushing off when I release the contact, but today she was really getting it. So you can see I really start to give the reins, they're so slack and she's still staying in a nice calm rhythm. Of course she does speed up a little bit sometimes, but I just take back the contact and then again release, and I'm basically just repeating that over and over on both reins. And even there where I give her a pat, she used to stick her head up really high and freak out and stuff, but she's a lot more relaxed and comfortable staying in a nice rhythm. A lot of that was that when I released the contact, she'd lose her balance because she wasn't able to carry herself. So then when she would lose her balance, she would rush off a little bit to try and get her balance back. But now that she's a lot stronger, and you can see like her neck is lovely now, she has lots of muscle. So now when I release the contact, she's able to carry herself. She does have a fair big grass belly, but once that goes, she's going to look really well, really fit and lean. And I'm so excited to bring her some places like schooling shows or something like that. Unfortunately I'm going on holidays, so she's going to be off for another week now, but then when I get back it'll all be back on track and I'll be riding her as well as Welbeck and breaking Cal and kind of rebacking Fiona, Cal's mum. So that'll be very interesting, and I'll of course get lots of videos. So now I'm cantering, and you can see her canter is so much better. I can't give the contact as much in the canter without her rushing off, but near the end I start to be able to release and let her carry herself a little bit better. She's always been a little bit weaker in the canter, so it's just going to take a little bit more time for her to get comfortable cantering nice and slowly. And also her transitions are huge, are way better, especially as this is my first time cantering her like in 3 weeks time, or in 3 weeks, so she should be quite fresh and running off, but she's very good. And here in this slow-mo you can see that you can actually see me really give the reins, and this is what I'm doing. It's just hard to see when it's in normal speed, but I'm just constantly taking the reins back to slow her down and then releasing them to see how she goes, and I'll keep it as soft as I can as long as she stays nice and slow. And now I'm jumping, and I just did really simple jumps because she is obviously quite fresh and hasn't been jumped since my last jumping video, which was quite a long time ago. So I just did a nice little pull to set her up nicely, and the distance is a small bit short just because she's grand when she takes nice or big long distance away from the jump, but when she gets in a little bit closer she isn't always the neatest. So that's why I'm just encouraging her to be neater with her front end by getting her in just a little bit closer. It's just putting a little bit of pressure on her to try it that bit harder. And you can see that her approach is really nice, but her getaway is often very hollow and she fights me a little bit. So that's why I just keep very nice and quiet until she gives and canters nicely, and then I release the contact and let her go back to trot. And unfortunately in these videos of the spreads it's out of focus. We were having a bit of technical difficulties with the lens, and also I jumped the spread a couple times more than you see, but it isn't in the frame. My dad thought the sky was a bit more interesting than me. So yeah, but she jumped that one really, really nicely. I wish it was in focus so I could have gotten a nice photo. So yeah, that's all I did with her, and thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye!